Noodle talk. Noodle. He's supposed to be talking to the people. Okay, come on, buddy. You're supposed to be talking. Go, scoot over, Newt. Scoot over. Hi, you guys, and welcome to Discovering Erica. I have to get something before we started. He wants to go out. He's begging for some attention. Um, I'm glad you guys could join me tonight. I'll give everybody a chance to get in. Oh my goodness, my hair. So it's all slicked down. I need a haircut. Hopefully I get a haircut soon. But anyway, I just wanted to jump online and kind of give you guys an update. Hi, Margaret. Give you guys an update of what's been going on and what my plans are thus far. So I just want to start off by saying you did good today. All right. So we're going to pep talk each other for a moment just so we can move forward. I'm going to go ahead on so I can see the chat because I really can't see it. So I'm get my iPad and set it up so I can at least look at the comments as they come in and tell you a couple things. I need to catch my breath. I've been feeling a little high strung all day, so I am going to get this pulled up. Hopefully, a couple other people will join us. And where is it? There it is. All right. So I feel like we need to start these podcasts, these lives off with some positivity. So we're gonna focus on positive things. So I want to say you did good today. You got up, you got dressed, you got something accomplished today. You were kind to other people. You did the best you could. You didn't cry. You stood up for yourself, and you did good today. So we're finding, counting those blessings of the small things. When life feels overwhelming, we need to sit back and tell ourselves, you did good today. Whether you went to work and you did the best you could at what you did, even though you may not have accomplished what you wanted to, you did good today. Maybe you've been feeling depressed and it's all you could do to get out of the bed. You did good today. You got out of bed, you got dressed. Maybe you've been hurting because you've been going through some chronic pain and you just haven't felt yourself. Guess what? You woke up this morning, you made it through another day. You did good today. So take these things as victories and we're going to keep building on them. And each day we're going to do something good and we're going to tell ourselves, I did good today. So that's where I am. I feel like some days I don't accomplish the things I want to accomplish, but I can still say that I got out of bed, I got dressed, I walked the dog, I ate right today. Things didn't go the way I planned, but I did good today. So I hope that that helped somebody. If you needed to hear that, um, I hope that helped you. Okay, so I want to move on. Well, I'm trying, Margaret. I'm really working on trying to stay positive because some days it's harder than others and you can't stay down forever. And I'm really excited about leaving. I'm hoping I'm hoping that well good, Patty, I'm glad that helped. I'm hoping that I can get myself together well enough to pull out of here next week. And it is coming quickly. And Instacart for me has slowed down tremendously. So I'm getting the mindset that I'm feeling burnt out on one thing and I'm excited about something else. And so I'm just letting it go and I'm just doing what I can to get ready. One of the things that I'm saying I did good today, I finally got a chance to order the rotors and the brakes. And I did good. I got it. That's what I use the rest of the money from the GoFundMe to kind of help me get that. So I appreciate everybody who did chip in. I'm a long ways from my goal, but it is what it is. So I'm really happy that I was able to order that. And hopefully by the end of this week, I got to call the mechanic guy that I met that said he would put it on for me for about, I think, 100, $200, something like that. So I have to call him and see if he's free this week and get that done. Um, I've been cleaning and trying to get my camper ready. I got 2 videos I got coming out this week. I'm going to edit them tonight, so be looking out for that. And I'm excited about it. So you'll have that to look forward to. Today I started kind of cleaning and pulling things out. I'm going to start making some Goodwill runs because when you sit still too long in one space, you start accumulating stuff. And I don't need a whole lot of stuff, so I'm going to um, yeah, it is. It is. But I have to because my sadness is different from just regular sadness. So I have to keep pushing. So I'm doing things that are within my control. And one of the things that is within my control is packing. So I'm making a Goodwill run. I'm getting myself together. I'm going through things saying, do you really need to keep on to this? Have you did anything with it in the last 4 or 5 months since you've been here? And if the answer is no, I'm getting rid of it. And I'm looking for some bins that I can anchor some of this stuff down, that I have like my little knickknacks and stuff like that down, and so I can get ready to pack up. My mom's concerned though, because she's like, where are you going? You're going to be out there wandering around by yourself. And I'm like, Mom, it's okay. I'll figure it out. And everybody, let me tell you, everybody thinks it's a bad idea because they think I don't have nearly enough money what I need, and if I don't go, I'll never go, and that's the way I feel. So next week I got to talk to the lady here. I don't know if my site is due Tuesday or if it's due the 21st. So if it's due the 21st, I'll leave the 21st, but if it's due Tuesday, then I need to have everything done and ready to go for Tuesday morning, which means I'll have to cut Monday working short. So what direction am I headed? My sister wants me to come north. I like to go to the Panhandle down to Florida. My ultimate goal is to travel along the coast. So I'd like to go along where the water is. So if it's the Gulf of Mexico, and then cross over Texas, cross over New Mexico, and then hit California, and then travel up that coast till I end up in the Pacific Northwest, which would be Washington State. So I know it's going to cost a lot of money. I'm going to do a lot of working along the way. I already know this. Um, but I'm working on, I got my store up and running for my merch. I'm just trying to get to that 3,000 mark, but you can still go check it out. So I'll put a link to it so you guys can check it out in the bottom, in the description. I don't know if y'all go in the description, but I put a lot of stuff in there. So if you go in the description, there'll be a link there. I've started back vlogging. I'm doing my blog, so there's some new blog posts over on my on that as well, so you could check that out. And I'm just trying to keep some things going and try to keep up with my everyday. um how you doing, Patty? I'm glad you're able to make it. I know sometimes you're not always able to drop in and hang out with me and Margaret. I don't know if Doc is here. She is. I just want to give a special shout out to her and Margaret. Y'all really have become like my 2 besties. You really check up on me and just are there. So I appreciate that more than you know. Um, uh, I I am not as strong as people think I am. I'm doing the best I can. I think as I'm getting older, I am thinking that I need community more than I want to be an island, if that makes any sense. And so I'm excited. One of my videos that you guys are going to be seeing coming out, I got a chance to do a campground review, and man, I was so jealous. There was so many people out. Camping season had started for them, and the campground was pretty packed to be a weekday, and not really into the season being March. And I think it had a lot to do with people, with the kids being on spring break. But folks were out and they had outside all set up with their chairs. Hi. That's my buddy. Hey, buddy. With their chairs all set up and their tents all set up and their grills and the dog laying outside, and poor little Noodle, he was just whimpering so bad because he felt like, thank you. He felt like that should have been him. I got some merch. I got some merch if you want to check it out. Um, Joel. So I will put the link in the description. I'm working on some new merch now that I'm posting, so you could check that out. I'll put it down there. I'll remind everybody at the end. And so I was just so jelly because everybody was out and they were like riding bikes and walking around, and it was that camping atmosphere, Margaret. It was like, oh man, I'm so jealous. I wish I could just set up camp. It was like one of those things where you could talk to your neighbors and everybody's walking the dog and families are out and stuff. And I just miss that atmosphere of people being out and exploring. And so I'm excited to get back to that. I hate going into it not knowing because I'm a planner. I like to plan, but I'm feeling now it's like caution to the wind. I'm gonna just go, and yeah. So that's what I like to do. So that is the goal I have in my mind. Um, I would really like to go and get up the coast. So that's the direction I'm going to be heading in. And I'd like to see my mom and the grandkids before I go out there. So I think what I'm going to do, being that I'm heading south, I might go to Florida first, see my mom, see the kids, see the grandkids, do something with them, and then head on out because they would be in that direction. Meanwhile, I'll still be looking for a camping job. I'm still doing that. And if I find something along my route, that would be awesome because then I don't have to worry about how I'm going to get there if it's somewhere else. So I'm excited. I really am. For the first time in the last few months, I am really excited. And I'm just hoping that I can make this happen. Well, it's never too late to just camp. I feel like I'm too old to be in a tent and laying on the ground, but they have cots and all that good stuff. So don't let that stop you, Margaret, with getting out this summer and doing something awesome and having yourself a good time. Also, I was let me got you guys let me know in the chat or in the comments if you are watching this video later. I was thinking about doing something a little bit more intimate, as far as meeting as a small group, or we could meet online and maybe have like a Thursday night Bible study, and we'll walk through the book of Matthew and kind of just study the life of Christ and how he navigated life. I feel like I don't have Instagram anymore. I deleted that. I got on this kick where I was deleting stuff, and that was one of the things I deleted. So I'm just trying to figure out if I want to go back that route. But I'll let you know if I decide to do that. And so I was thinking about maybe we could study the life of Christ, like how he kind of navigated things, and look at that, being that I am really uh trying to figure stuff out. So if that's something you would be interested in doing, walking through Matthew, the book of Matthew, and we can kind of meet together, and I can come up with a study guide, or we can read and discuss it and talk in the chat and so on, and we can make that a thing where we meet on Thursday at 8 o'clock, so everybody's off and had a minute to relax, and we could do like a little Bible study maybe every other week. So just let me know if that's something you want to do. You could drop a comment below or say something in the chat, and maybe we could get it set up, and then that'll be reoccurring because I don't mind doing that. I really enjoy that part of it. And maybe in the midst of it, we can kind of encourage each other and create our own little small community. So if you like that, I'm glad you're in, Patty, because I'll be there. Even if it's just the two of us, I'll do it for me and you. So if anybody else is interested and you're watching this after the fact, let me know, please, in the comment. Please just leave a comment. And you don't have to say anything, but I'm in. So if you're in, just say that and I'll know exactly what you mean. Noodle doodle. Come here, Noodle. Noodle is right. He has had a long day. When we get up at 5 in the morning, look at him. He's stretching. Hold on. He's stretching. When we get up at 5 in the morning, and then by the time we get home in the afternoon, he is pooped. Come in, Noodle. He is pooped. And all he wants to do is eat and sleep. He needs to get a bath and get cut again. But those grooming things are so expensive. It's like $40 just to get him washed. And that's not even his dog food and stuff like that. So little sweet noodle. It's my little baby boy. My little sweet baby boy. Mm-hmm. So he's tired. When we finish this, I'll take him out one more time, and then he'll be ready for bed. So say goodnight, Noodle. Say goodnight, Noodle. Put him right here. Um, well, being that I have a few places that I would look at. I like Amazing Facts with Doug Batchelor, or It Is Written. So I want to do a Bible study. So we would be actually kind of reading and going over and discussing some of the scripture and what it means, and then drawing from it for our everyday lives to learn how to handle some of the stuff we go through. But I do have some sources, so I'm not pulling this out of my derriere. So don't worry. So let me know if you're interested. Like I said, if you're in, just put I'm in, and let's go from there. Thank you, Noodle Doodle. It's so sweet. I love him so much. You get up at 4. Oh my goodness. 5:30. The phone rings, and I I'm always debating because it's like, okay, I'm getting up, I'm running, I'm trying to be there as soon as the store open, on the hopes that a good ride comes through early enough. Today I got discouraged, and then I just quit about noon. I was like not really catching any rides, and I was just tired, and it was a little warm today, and Noodle was warm. He was panting a lot, and I was feeling really um overwhelmed, and I was feeling guilty because I was like, man, he doesn't have a time to be a puppy at all. So I'm hoping that when we are gone, that he will. Yeah, he does. I bring him water, and I also bring extra bottled waters. And so I'm hoping that once we get going, he will get a chance to take some walks and run up and down the beach and just kind of enjoy his life too, because he's like a kid. Like, he's going through the struggle with his mom, and so as a mom you feel guilty about it. So I'm hoping that he can get a rest and a reprieve too once we pull out of here next week. And yeah, I guess you guys really keep an eye on me, because I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm moving forward. So that's all I can say. I'm moving forward. Um let's see what the chat is doing. Okay. All right. Yep. Water's good for him, so I make sure I bring water and make sure that he's taken care of. Thank you so much for that. I'm not familiar with Wade on the internet, so oh. Wade. Okay, I got you. As in your name. I got you, Wade. All right. So no problem. No problem at all. You guys, if you're just joining this live, please go ahead on and leave a thumbs up for me. That helps me either way, whether you like it or you don't like it. Leave me a thumbs up. Um, what else? I was gonna say something else, and I was like so excited about it, and now I just got really, really sidetracked. And I hate when that happens, because then I lose my train of thought. All right. So one of the videos that's going to be coming out, I'm going to tell you this one. This will be coming out within the next 2 days, maybe tomorrow or in 2 days. This one is going to be talking about the must-haves of the camping season. And I made a trip to somewhere, and I want you to watch it. So I don't want to spoil it, because I want you to tune into the video. So it's going to be talking about the must-have. So if you're new to camping or new to RVing, and you are getting ready to pull out, and you're wondering, okay, so what is it that I absolutely need, or what's one of the must-haves for people when they're camping? check that video out. I went through a few things that I found, a couple things that I think you would just like, and you could put some of those things on your list and go check them out yourself, because there is a local place all over the place where I went. So, like I said, I'm being mysterious because I really, really, really don't want to give it away. Um, and one of the other things that happened to me actually last week, I actually got a chance to talk to Cedric. He called me. Well, I texted him. He called me back, and we talked for a little bit. I have no idea where that's going, but I'm just gonna keep moving forward with my plans. So at least I did get a chance to talk to him, and yeah, so that's that. And yep. So you're all caught up with my boring life, other than working and getting the rotors and the brakes and getting that taken care of, and just thanking you guys so much for just kind of being there and walking through this with me and hanging out with me. I really don't have much of a life outside of doing Instacart, and I am looking to change that. I am looking to do something different. I was reading a comment that somebody on YouTube made, and they said, I unfollow people who ask for money on YouTube, or YouTubers that ask for money, because I feel like if you can't afford to travel, then you need to stop doing it and go back to work. And I was looking at that, and the crazy part is the comment they made was on a comment where a person was is like funded by subscribers. And I thought that was just extremely crazy that they would make that kind of comment. I've done that. I've worked my whole adult life, and I'm not above work. But right now I'm in a season of my life where I am alone, my kids are grown, and I am ready to do something different. My sister was saying, why don't you come here and I'll find you something? I don't want to go there to hunker down, to go to a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. Because then when you get it, Uncle Sam takes some of it back. And then you got to turn around and give it to everybody else. And you don't still have anything. So my thought process is, if I can work doing something enough that I could dump in my tank, and I could keep going and keep traveling and keep showing you guys content, because that's a job too, the editing, the driving, the filming, the finding things to do and places to go and all that kind of stuff. I just enjoy photography, and I enjoy the lifestyle of a nomad. And I think I've always had that in my blood, because as a kid we moved a lot, you know. And so I've never really gotten attached to a person, place, or thing. And so now I'm just looking for work that will help support the lifestyle that I'm looking for. And I think a lot of people moved into this lifestyle. They're just a little bit more market savvy than I am. But I'm just excited to see what life brings, right? I mean, you cry for a season, you're sad for a season, and then you have to get up and say, you did good today. What did I do good? What did I do? You woke up, you had your worship, you got your breakfast, you got in the car. You didn't get a ride, but you made it all the way to Publix at 7 a.m. That was dedication. And you did good today. You stuck with it. And I'm giving myself these little baby pep talks to say, you did good today. And even though it doesn't feel like a win, you did it. And then tomorrow you'll get another win. You'll get up and even better things might happen, right? You never know. So every day I am going to be saying, you did good today. You got up, you took a shower, you combed your hair, you brushed your teeth. For some people, that's a struggle. Some people can't do it on their own, but you did it. And you got out of here. You got the dog some dog food. You walked him. He's happy. He loves you. You did good today. You know, it's just those things that you have to kind of remind yourself that even though life is not the way you had envisioned it or that you wanted, the fact that you are still plugging along and pushing through and getting up every day, Margaret, at 4 a.m. to go to a job that you may or may not find rewarding, you did good today because you made it. You showed up. You stayed all day and you came home. And the reward is you did it. And so I am doing this. I am set on improving my mood because I feel like I've been sad way too long. And I keep letting situations and other people affect my happiness. And so that is why I was like, maybe other people will enjoy, a meeting of the minds during the Bible study and just kind of looking at the ultimate role model on how he dealt with sadness and loneliness and people feeling like he's being taken for granted, or talking to people who may not understand, or dealing with people who are close to you who don't understand you or may treat you some kind of way. I think we all have had some kind of experience, but Christ had that experience too. And I think we need to remind ourselves that he's not just some God way up there, but he was God, that he was Emmanuel, right? He was God with us. He was on this earth and he experienced all the things we experienced. And I think if we could just kind of reconnect that to our day-to-day lives and have the Bible come to life, it will kind of encourage us to say we can do good today, right? Even if it doesn't feel like a win, you did it. You made it through the storm. And so I am on the other side of my storm, right? I'm trying to crawl out of this, and I am trying to do what I think is going to be the best thing, and hopefully encourage other people around me that might be going through the same thing. And just let you guys know that I'm proud of you and that we can do this because we did it today, we could do it tomorrow. And yeah, things don't look like how I would want it to. If I had my way, I'd have a gas card and I would be using that gas card every time I wanted to pull off, because that's what I feel like that's all I really need is a gas card. And we all have this thoughts in our mind that if we could only have it this way, or if we could only, if it would, things would only work out this way, and it doesn't. But that doesn't mean we haven't won, right? That we haven't did a good thing. And so I hope that this new turnaround, this new camping season, this new season in our lives, this direction we've taken, that we could take it together. And I'm going to need you guys too, because I'm positive today and something can happen next week and it'll feel like it's stealing your joy. But when we make it through on the other end, we have to tell each other, you did good today. Okay? This this feels bad, but you did good. You made it through. And so that is what I'm telling you guys today. That all of you did good. You made it. And we're going to do this together. So I'm excited to see where the road takes me. I have no clue how we're going to make this happen. I have no clue how financially we're going to keep going, but we're going to do it. And it's going to be a real adventure. And we're going to discover and we're going to figure things out. And we're going to have a good time doing it. And we're going to have some tears while we're doing it. We're going to have some laughter. We're going to meet some new people. We're going to get out there and we're just going to figure life out together. So I hope that you guys will just hang around, because I noticed that my subscribe numbers are going down a little bit and my watch time is not where I would want it to be. It's counting back a little bit, but I'm not worried about that. The True Blues are still here, and that's who I do it for. If you enjoyed any of my travel videos, I'd like to encourage you to become a Patreon member. I got different tiers and levels in there that you could check it out. And if you'd like to do that, you surely can. I'll put a link to that as well. But I'd like to have your support. because subscribing is free, sharing is free, comments are free. And believe it or not, those are the things that help propel you on this YouTube platform. Having people share your content, having people comment and leaving thumbs up on your content, and having people subscribe and watch you. That is the quick, that's like currency on YouTube, right? And so if you can't help Patreon through Patreon or PayPal, one-time donation or anything like that, the next best currency is liking, sharing, and commenting. And I appreciate that. And I don't think there is not one comment that I have not responded to or said something back to, because I know that you guys, I appreciate y'all watching and hanging out. So next week, we're on the countdown now. We've been talking about leaving for months. We leaving with $0. Well, not $0. I'll have something, but it won't be what everybody else is traveling with. But we are pulling out and we are headed. So stay tuned, because this is about, unless something amazing happens that I cannot pass up leaving yet, we are leaving. And I am just, yeah. So for the rest of this week, I plan on working till about 8 or 9 every night, and whatever how much I get saved, that's our budget till we get to our next stop. I am hoping to land somewhere near the beach so me and my little baby puppy dog can relax for a few days and take a walk on the beach and sit in a chair and just breathe for a few minutes. And I'm excited. This this is a level of jitters, but I'm excited. I'm excited. I am so excited because I am so ready to go. Doc, no, you're never late. I'm just happy you made it. Now I got to give you your affirmation pep talk. You did good today. Every day you're getting better, and you're putting your situation behind you. It's getting further and further in the rearview mirror. You did good today. You might have been late, but you made it. And you woke up this morning, you persevered through whatever went on today, and I'm proud of you because you did good today. You got dressed, you got up, and you made it. And that is the victory. So you did good today, girl. I'm proud of you. And so I'm just ready. I am so ready. In my mind, I am already gone. And so where we stop, nobody knows. I'm definitely going to be as safe as 110% possible that I can be, wherever it is I end up. But I'm just ready to get there. I'm just ready to ride a bike and be outside and see some. Have any of you ever been to St. Augustine? St. Augustine is one of those old historical cities, kind of like Savannah, where it's a place where you want to just get off and walk around and look at all the places that Christopher Columbus walked and all of these Spanish explorers and all of this stuff. It's like so rich with history and feels and just, I love stuff like that. I love to walk around and just immerse yourself in the culture of where you are, especially when you can visit those old places. And I don't have my camera anymore. Oh, it just makes me so sad that I don't. But I'm gonna miss that part because the photography really takes you back in time and gives you those pictures. And so I'm just ready to explore. I think at heart I'm an explorer. I just love to see things and go places and do stuff. So another way, if you like to support this channel, is you can purchase some of my merch. Like I said, I'll drop the link to my store, and I'm putting stuff up there every day. So once I can get that part of my 3,000 watch hours, which I don't have yet, I'm still working on it. But once I be able to hit that, I could connect the store, and you could just purchase it right from YouTube. But right now, you'll have to hit the link and then go over there and check out what I got there, and all of the stuff I designed. And so it's all original stuff. And so I'm excited about that. So I'm hoping that you guys will stick with me and that you'll keep following. And when I go live, the support. If you give me some YouTube currency, that would be awesome, with your likes, your shares, and your thumbs up. That's like money. And your comments. I need the comments, because every time you comment, it pushes me up in the algorithm for suggested videos, because it looks like people are wanting to discuss what you're talking about. So, like I said, I got 2 videos coming out this over the next few days. I'm going to try to get the editing done tonight. And if I can get it done tonight, maybe tomorrow, I'll go ahead on and post one of them, and then another one later on this week. And I hope you'll enjoy those as well. Um, does anybody have any questions? If you have any questions, now's the time to do that, to ask some questions. So I'm opening up the floor to answering some questions before I end this live. I just wanted to kind of jump on and let you guys see that today is a new day, and I'm excited to see what the future brings. I have no idea what it holds, but I know it's going to be okay. And anywhere with Jesus, I can safely go. And so I just want to reiterate, if you guys are interested in doing a little Thursday night Bible study, like a small group of us here on the live, and we could talk through the chat or however you want to do it, let me know. Just put "I'm in the comments and let me know what you think. And I will get that together, and we'll start meeting as a small group, and we'll do a Bible study on Thursday nights. And we don't have to do it every week. We could do it every other week and see how it goes, and see if you guys enjoy it. We have enough people turn out. We want to keep doing it. Then maybe we can look at extending it. But I would love to do that with you guys. So if that's something you're interested in, and then we could just kind of learn and grow together, let me know in the comments. Put "I'm in," or in the live chat, put "I'm in," and we'll go from there. And I am getting up. That's what I'm doing. Sometimes life punches you in the gut, and it takes the wind out of you, and you don't know what to do for a minute. And then after a while, you have to say, I got to get up, and I got to fight for me, and figure out what life is going to look like now. And even if it doesn't look great, um, it's okay, because it'll get better. And sometimes things happen and it knock you back, but it'll be okay. And so I'm on the side of this, of where today, right now, I'm okay, right? I don't know about next week, because pesky memories and stuff like that climb into your head. And like you missed it, Doc. I said that I got a chance to talk with Cedric. So you just don't know how you're going to feel in a week or so. But for today, I'm okay. And I'll take it. I'll take that. And I am fighting for my mental health and my happiness. And I have told the Lord, you know what I need. I know that I would like to have it now, to give me some comfort, that I'm not walking out of here or driving out of here blind and not know what to do. But I trust that wherever I am, that you'll be with me, and that you'll provide for me. I would love to know what that if I need gas, I could just get it. Everybody wants that comfort. But I'll figure it out. And that's all I can tell you. That's the truth. I'll figure it out. I got to get a haircut because my hair is growing out. Cedric was my barber, and I look a hot mess. It was laying down, and then it started. Once your hair grows out, it starts having a mind of its own, and it won't stay down. That's why I keep it down most of the time. But today, I was not feeling all that hair care products and making it do right type thing. So I have Camp Hair Don't Care right now. Right now. So I'm excited. I'm excited. I got to get some camping chairs. I got a wish list of things that I'd like to have, like some camping chairs. So when I do get set up, I'll be able to have 2 chairs so I can sit outside with the dog. Um, I'd like to have a grill. I don't have a grill. So, but I don't cook outside. But if I had one, I might try to learn. Because I do like a good piece of smoked salmon. Salmon. But anyway, I'm moving forward, and I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for all of you who didn't unsubscribe. I'm grateful for all of you. You guys have no idea. Like when I make videos, I get some of the if you go back and you get a chance to read some of these comments, I get some of the sweetest comments from people who share their heart with me and their struggles with me, that makes me feel like they really work on making me feel like I am not by myself. And people, I think we all need that. Like I said earlier, Doc and Margaret have become like my two besties. You know, every day I hear from them. I hear from them more than I hear from my own family. Like my mom and my sister are pretty consistent. So they're right up there. I hear from them every single day. And it helps you. Doc, you wrote me the sweetest message that was sweet and supportive. And I cried when I read it. And I didn't even think anybody cared or would miss me if I deleted this channel and moved on. And you said at the end, but whatever you decide, I will support you. And I was like, that's somebody I don't want to lose. Margaret, you get on here and you say some of the sweetest, most positive things. And you guys do stuff, nobody's looking, right? Nobody's checking to see or competing to say the nicest things. You say it out of the blue to me without an audience. And I guess that's why it just touches me so much. And so you helped me. You helped me. You were like my friends that checked on me and made sure that I was okay. Even when I didn't post, it's like, hey, you okay? You know, I haven't heard from you. And I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. I really do. And so this next wow, crazy roller coaster ride is all Doc's fault. She told me to keep going. So whatever happens, I'm holding you partially responsible for that. But I'm grateful that you gave me the nudge to just stay with it. And I love you guys. So thank you so much for watching, for the thumbs up, for sharing. Um, I appreciate that. I appreciate the YouTube currency. See, you guys, I know everybody can't just shell out cash, right? So YouTube currency, that helps. Like, share, subscribe, comment. And I appreciate that. I know it's late a lot of places, and so I'm not going to hold you guys up. I love you dearly. Thank you so much for joining me. If you're watching this after the fact or you're new to this channel, sign up for the chaos, witness the midlife crisis, take the adventure with me, and let's see where we end up. Go ahead on and hit that subscription button, the notification bell, because this is about to get crazy. And I'm excited about crazy. And I appreciate you guys 110%. And just get used to this face, because I'm going to be vlogging about everything, I swear. Because I need somebody to know where I am at all times. Help keep up with me. So I love you guys. Like I said, check that description. It has all my information in it. I got a new blog post. I got the store in there. If you want to do a one-time donation through PayPal, my information's in there. And if you'd like to sign up for my Patreon, this has different levels in there, so you can find something that you can afford. I appreciate that as well. And that's in there. So I will add that. Give me about 5 minutes and I'll add it. All right, you guys, have a great night. I love you. I will see you in the next video, which will be coming out as soon as I can get it edited and uploaded. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Bye-bye.